Hello, Chiefs Kingdom. This is one that no one saw coming. It's just been confirmed. I'll tell you everything that happened behind the scenes, but if you want to stay up to date with this and other news, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get right to the news. Kareem Hunt is back. Yes, you heard that right. The Chiefs have officially reunited with the running back, and while this move makes a lot of sense on the surface, it's raising some big questions about what's next for our backfield. The signing of Hunt is definitely a feel-good story for some of us, especially considering how his time in Kansas City ended back then. But this move isn't just about redemption, it's about how the Chiefs deal with their suddenly crowded backfield. With injuries piling up, bringing in Hunt was a no-brainer at the time. You have to give the team credit for moving quickly to boost the roster when we needed it most. We've been dealing with some uncertainty, with a rookie like Carson Steele coming into his own and Samaje Perine getting comfortable with the offense. Steele had a solid showing with 72 yards on 17 carries, and Perine had some strong moments as well. Now, with Hunt in the mix, we have an interesting mix of talent in that backfield. But here's the thing, Chiefs fans, this backfield is about to get crowded. Really crowded. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been teasing his return on social media, and it looks like it could be happening soon. CEH has been on the non-football injury list since the preseason, but come week 5, he could be back in action, adding another weapon to an already deep group. And let's not forget Isaiah Pacheco, who could return even sooner than expected, possibly as early as week 9. If Pacheco returns, that means we'll have Hunt, Perine, Steele, Edwards-Helaire, and Pacheco competing for snaps. Now, I know what you're thinking, too much talent is a big problem, right? But it also means someone is going to be left out, and that's where things get tricky. Pacheco is clearly the best back when healthy, Perine looks like the best option on third downs, and Steele is young and cost-effective for years to come. Edwards-Helaire is on a cheap one-year deal and is a known commodity that the coaching staff trusts. So where does that leave Hunt? It's hard to imagine the Chiefs letting Hunt go after bringing him back, especially when he's a player with such a compelling story. He's chasing a Super Bowl ring after missing 3 other opportunities, and the Chiefs may want to give him a chance to be a part of something special. But once everyone is healthy, there simply may not be enough room on the roster for all of these guys. So what happens next? Well, that depends on how quickly guys like Pacheco and CEH get back to full strength and if everyone stays healthy. The reality is that injuries can happen at any time, and we know the grind of an NFL season can be brutal. But if all goes according to plan and the backfield is fully loaded by mid-season, the Chiefs will have some tough decisions to make. All right, Chiefs fans, it's your turn. What do you think the Chiefs should do with all this talent in the backfield? Should Hunt be the underdog, or does he deserve a spot as we head into the playoffs? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, now let's address the big question that's been circulating lately. What's going on with Travis Kelce? Now, I know you've probably heard a lot about Travis Kelce off the field, especially with all this Taylor Swift buzz. It seems like every week we hear more about where Taylor is watching the game and what she's up to, and yes, it's fun to watch her cheer from the sidelines, right? But for all you football purists out there, let's focus on the real question. The real question we should be asking is, where's Kelce on the field? Don't worry, Chiefs fans, this isn't a crisis. Sure, if you're a fantasy football owner with Kelce on your roster, you might be sweating a little. Through 3 games, he has just 8 receptions for 69 yards and has yet to find the end zone. That's not the Kelce we're used to, right? In Sunday's narrow 22-17 win over the Atlanta Falcons, Kelce was targeted 5 times and caught 4 passes for 30 yards. It's not the impressive stats we've seen from him in previous seasons, especially considering he's averaged 100 receptions and more than 50 touchdowns over the past 6 years. But here's the thing, while his numbers have declined, Kelce is still making a big impact. Just listen to what Patrick Mahomes had to say about it. It's crazy, Mahomes said, team still, the pass factor. The respect they have for Travis is unreal. It's well-deserved. And that's the key. Kelce isn't disappearing. Teams are putting 2 or 3 defenders on him every time he's out there. They know how dangerous he is, and they're doing everything they can to stop him. But you know what? Kelce just wants to win. He's not focused on the stat sheet. He just wants to help the team, whether that's by making big catches or blocking like a beast in the run game. Remember that 3rd and 2 play in the 4th quarter? Mahomes tried to hit Kelce over the middle, but Atlanta's Jesse Bates III, one of the game's top safeties, knocked the ball away. It happens. But don't be fooled into thinking Kelce isn't contributing. In fact, he played 54 of 74 offensive snaps on Sunday, more than anyone except Mahomes and our offensive line. Kelce's role as a complete tight end means he's doing a lot more than just catching passes. He's out there blocking, setting up our run game, and helping other guys get open. Speaking of other guys, how about Rashee Rice? This second-year receiver has been outstanding. He had his second 100-yard game of the season on Sunday and has scored touchdowns in the last 2 games. Rookie first-round pick Xavier Worthy is also showing great promise. Mahomes is spreading the ball around more, and that's opening up opportunities for everyone. But don't worry, Kelce's big breakout is coming. We've seen it before. Remember last season? Kelce missed the opener and then had 17 receptions in his first 3 games, but didn't score in the last 6 games of the regular season. And what happened in the playoffs? He was out. In the AFC title game against Baltimore, he had 11 catches for 116 yards and a touchdown. So trust me, Chiefs fans, Kelce knows when to call it quits. Mahomes himself said, "I'm going to do my best to keep getting him the ball whenever he's out there, but I think the more Rashee makes plays, the more we can run the ball, the more we can get Worthy involved. It's going to open up Travis. People are really trying to take him out, and it's opening up other guys." So yeah, Kelce's stats might not be where we're used to seeing them, but this problem is the kind most NFL teams would love to have. We're 3-0, the offense is finding new wrinkles every week, and Kelce is still the heart and soul of this team. He's putting in the work and helping the Chiefs do what we do best, win games. And hey, even the Swifties are probably happy about that. So, Chiefs fans, let's take a deep breath. We're just getting started, and we all know that when it matters most, Travis Kelce will deliver. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Are you worried about Kelce's production, or are you confident that he'll step up when we need him most? Some people are blaming his relationship with pop superstar Taylor Swift for his slow start. Yes, you heard me right. There are fans and even some media professionals out there saying that Kelce's romance with Taylor is distracting him from his game. The couple has been dating for a while, ending up with their son. At the New York premiere of Grotesquerie, a horror drama in which Kelce has a small acting role, Donna made it clear that people don't understand the kind of pressure athletes like Travis are under. She said, "There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and people are quick to judge without knowing the full story." And hey, she's right. Just because Kelce isn't shining on the stat sheet doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Teams are double-checking him, respecting him as the big-time threat that he is. It's not about distractions, it's about defenses knowing how dangerous he can be. Look, Travis Kelce is still Travis Kelce. The numbers will come, and you can bet that when it counts, he'll show up. We've seen it time and time again. Sure, the off-field headlines are fun to talk about, but let's not lose sight of the most important thing. Kelce will get back into form, and when he does, we'll all be rooting for him as he racks up those touchdowns. Now, what do you think, Chiefs fans? Is this all just media hype, or are you concerned about Kelce's slow start? And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more exclusive Chiefs news and updates. Let's go, Chiefs!